The next thing is eating. One thing that I didn't really understand or think through before the operation is that the medicines that you take as part of the post-transplant process, particularly prednisone, significantly change your blood chemistry, mainly that you can, and I have, and I think it's pretty common, have a heightened exposure or level of sensitivity to blood sugar. It's called steroid-induced diabetes, but what it basically means is I'm checking my blood sugar level multiple times a day. I am trying to minimize the level of unnecessary sugar that I eat. That doesn't mean you don't eat anything with sugar in it. It just you don't eat unnecessary sugar, and that you are monitoring your sugar levels carefully. If you need to take insulin, take the insulin. And you know, they should, whoever's advising you on this, help you with that. But you know, as part of the diet, you're likely to be on a very low sugar, healthy diet, low on processed foods, high on protein and things that are healthy for you, and that different people have a very different experience with maintaining weight. I have had a real challenge with maintaining weight, and I've lost weight consistently and gradually through this whole process in the last 7 weeks. I know of several other people that have had similar experience, particularly people who are walking a lot and burning calories exercising. Other people can, because of the prednisone, gain weight, and gaining weight can be a real issue. And it's not usually the muscle mass you wish you were regaining, it's fat. And that fat can be very localized in terms of where people gain it. So it is very much, I think, as is the case with all these medications, dependent on your particular chemistry, what happens. But I think the key thing is that you're going to want to really think through your diet, be very conscientious about your diet, and try to find the diet that works for you in terms of a mix of carbohydrates, protein, and fat. I know personally I had a huge preference for protein right after the operation. And I did not initially have enough carbohydrates, in part because I was trying not to let my blood sugar level get too high, and I thought the carbohydrates would do that. That was not a good solution for me. I felt really sick after a while, started getting too shaky, I was losing weight, and adding the carbohydrates back to my diet and then following the blood sugar was, for me, the right thing to do. Well, I was surprised, but adding a lot of carbohydrates back did not materially change my blood sugar. And had it, the right thing to do would have been to treat it with insulin rather than trying to not eat the carbohydrates, at least for me in my diet. I've been eating a diet very rich in fat, trying to maintain my weight. Whole milk everything, whole milk yogurt, butter, everything that I can eat that's calorie dense, I've tried to incorporate into my diet, and I've still lost weight. So, you know, I don't think that's going to be everybody's experience, but at least for me, that's been kind of my challenge. So I think you're just going to have to really find the diet that meets your needs after the operation, and it may be a very different diet than what worked pre-operation. Don't be afraid to experiment and ask for help is what I'd say.